A greedy mechanic hits a car's engine with an iron rod and makes all the engine oil fall out. When the old lady comes to take her car, he says, "Madam, your car is completely fine now." The lady gives him money and drives away. The greedy mechanic and his partner smile. Very good. Now the real work will start. The old lady's car suddenly stops. The two greedy mechanics laugh and say, "Now this will be fun." The old lady gets out of the car and sees oil leaking from the engine. She gets angry and goes back to the mechanic. "I paid you to fix the engine, and now the car has stopped again." The greedy mechanic says, "Madam, we did the work you asked for. If it stopped again, maybe there's another problem." The other greedy mechanic says, "Maybe you didn't check the oil." The old lady replies, "I just put new oil. The car was working perfectly." The greedy mechanic says, "Madam, we can help you." The old lady says, "Hey, please check the oil." The mechanic answers, "Sure, but we'll have to take the car to our workshop." They push the car back to the workshop. When they reach there, they say, "Madam, you can go for a little walk." The old lady leaves. As soon as she goes, the greedy mechanics start opening parts of her car and make the engine worse. One laughs and says, when the lady returns, they say, "Madam, we checked your car. There are many problems. Some parts need to be changed." The old lady is shocked and says, "What? My car is new." The greedy mechanic replies, "You should be thankful we found the problem in time." The lady asks, "Can you repair it?" He quickly says, "Of course, we are experts." The old lady trusts them and leaves the car there. They smile and say, "This car is like a treasure for us. Yes, innocent people make us rich." But a young, honest mechanic, Pedro, sees everything. He stays quiet for a while. Later, the old lady comes back and asks, "So is my car ready?" The greedy mechanic says, "Yes, madam. Everything is fixed." He gives her a long bill with expensive parts and labor charges. The old lady is shocked but pays because she has no choice. Greedy mechanics happily share the money. Pedro walks up to them and says, "You are doing wrong. Cheating honest customers is not right." One greedy mechanic says, "We use our brain to earn money." The other one adds, "Yes, think like a shark. Only then you win." They put some money in Pedro's pocket and walk away laughing. Pedro stays silent but promises in his heart that he will not let this happen again. After some time, the old lady returns and says, "My car got worse after you fixed it. What did you do?" Pedro steps forward and says, "Madam, show me. I'll check it myself." He opens the engine and he says, "Madam, they removed some parts. Don't worry, I'll fix it now." Pedro works hard and repairs the car. Then he says, "This service is under guarantee. No charges, madam." The old lady says, "You are honest and kind. Where are those two?" Pedro replies, "Madam, it's better to stay away from them." The old lady says, "Call them. I want to talk to them myself." After a while, the two greedy mechanics have come. They say, "Madam, everything okay?" "Yes, everything is fine, but your game is over." "What do you mean?" The old lady replies, "I am the owner of this workshop. I know all your tricks now." Their faces turn pale. One says, "Madam, please forgive us. We won't do this again." The lady says, "No, you cheated customers and ruined my workshop's name. Get out now." They beg, but she shouts, "Leave right now or I'll call the police." They run away in shame. "Pedro, you stood for honesty. You deserve a reward." Pedro replies, "Madam, I only did my duty." She smiles and says, "From now on, you are the new manager of this workshop and I'll increase your salary." Pedro's eyes fill with happy tears. From now on, only honest